Hello and welcome, my Gemini friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group monthly forecast for my Gemini friends. Today we're going to explore what you can expect from January, those obstacles, those challenges, but what's more, how to overcome them and blessings that we can embrace for the month and throughout the month. The decks I'm using for this reading, I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot and the Dragon Oracle. Like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Gemini friends, let's start out with a blessing. Let's start out. What can my Gemini friends expect from the month of January? Oh, what a beautiful dragon. The lilac fire dragon transmutes through the power of the divine love. Now, any dragon that has fire or lava or flame with it, like the air fire dragon or the earth fire dragon or the earth lava dragon, that fire, that flame helps to clear out on a very dramatic and drastic level. Now, the lilac fire dragon is a little bit gentler than a pure fire dragon. And let's be honest, I love it when I work with a fire dragon because the fire dragon will clear out stuff like no one's business. The lilac fire dragon really does it almost from a feminine energy, if you will. It's very nurturing and gentle clearing. And that's going to be really helpful for you, my Gemini friends. That gentle, nurturing clearing will help to really clear out and give you space for those amazing pieces that January is going to offer us. It also really gives us a great spring cleaning for the year. Well, and the new decade, because let's be honest, we're into 2020 now. All right, let's start off. What card represents January for my Gemini friends? The Eight of Cups. Eights are about movement and manifestation. The Eight of Cups talks about that inner journey. Cups are about that intuition and emotion. The Eight of Cups encourages us to go inwards to really reflect on what's happening and who we are. Walking hand in hand with the lilac fire dragon, you're going to be able to find those spaces that are hurting and clear them out and really nurture them so that you're going to be able to not only feel better, you're going to feel stronger and less gunky. You're going to clear out some of that internal gunk that we hold. All right, let's get into January. What does the beginning of January hold for my Gemini friends? The Ace of Pentacles. The beginning of January really gives you that opportunity to start planting some seeds and seeing things grow. It goes back to that nurturing energy that we're going to be really embracing and that's going to embrace us in January. Let's look at the middle. What does the middle of January bring my Gemini friends? The Seven of Cups. Sevens are a challenge card, however, usually victorious. Now, the Seven of Cups is known as the Seven Deadly Sins. We're looking at a confusion and an uncertainty that's going to come up in the middle of January. The beginning of January is going to feel pretty good. We're going to feel kind of grounded and ready to really do this inner journey. This inner journey is going to bring up some uncertainty. We're going to feel very muddied and unclear of what it is we're doing and our purpose and what that end result is going to be. It's going to be a time where we're really going to have to connect into our intuition and our higher self to kind of bring us above that confusing mist that's going to kind of settle over us. Let's look at the end of January. What does the end of January bring? My Gemini friends. The Ace of Cups. We've got double aces now. Snake eyes. When we really are able to push through that confusion and follow our intuition and our guardian and guides, those high vibrational beings, and embrace the lilac fire dragon, we are going to find that we have the Holy Grail. We feel a lot lighter, and we're ready to really take on that new and next experience. It clears us out, giving us a very fresh start for 2020 and this new decade. We're clearing out the old for making way for the new, if you will. Now we do have double ones. When we are in angel messages and we see that double one, it's a time to believe in yourself and your abilities. So that's what January is going to bring. So let's look at some challenges. What is the main challenge that my Gemini friends are going to face in January? You're very cup heavy, aren't we? The Ten of Cups, that family card. Family is going to be the main challenge in going inwards. Those demands and needs of family members, whether it be an immediate family or your extended family, close friends and relatives, that are going to be needing and wanting your support. It's going to be balancing out that inner journey versus those immediate demands and needs. All right, let's look at the obstacles and challenges for the beginning of the month. What challenge will my Gemini friends face for the beginning of January? The Nine of Wands. Nines are about all that we've achieved. And when the wand is connected into our solar plexus and that inner fire. Our main challenge is going to be this structure that we've created. Over time, we have worked really hard to create that foundation and structure that we work from. We know that we have a strong, stable support. And it's going to be, whether it be a physical support or our emotional supports or our spiritual supports, they're going to start to impact our ability to plant all those seeds that we want to and really go deep inwards, because it's going to really rattle and shift some of these supports and this base that we have. It's going to extend it more. Similar to when you're building a deck, you have to kind of deconstruct that deck to extend it a bit. Well, similar to that, that's what we're going to have to do. Our ego is going to get into play and not want us to take down that very stable support. Interesting. We have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, 7, 8, 9. We're starting to see that transition, that movement piece. Let's look at the middle of the month. What is the challenge that my Gemini friends are going to face in the middle of January? The Moon. The Moon is the 18th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about those unknowns, those fears, those mysteries. It also talks, it's a gatekeeper. It talks about that balance between our very domestic side and our wild side. We're really going to feel at odds with ourselves, especially with the Seven of Cups there. We're going to feel really kind of off in the middle of the month. The Moon aggravates that and really keeps us not only unbalanced, but also our energies aren't going to be flowing so well. We're really going to have our wild side trying to push up and our domestic side pushing us down. It's going to be a very push and pull, upside down time of the month for you. It's really going to be about going back to that grounding and really making sure that you have a very good foundation for dealing with this kind of chaotic upside down energy. Let's look at the end of the month. What challenge will my Gemini friends face at the end of January? The Star. That's the Hopes and Dreams card. It's a card that actually just precedes the Moon, the 17th card in the Major Arcana. Our hopes and dreams are going to be kind of conflicting this new platform and structure that we've created. That clearing out is going to give us space to fill it up. The Star is going to try and push in and really take hold. Start that next journey. Part of it will be those dreams and hopes and goals that you've set. However, a lot of it's going to be other aspects, because you're going to find, especially as you start to go through and clear things out, that new and more exciting pieces are going to take its place, and it's not going to be what we had hoped or planned. It's going to be something new and exciting. Also, the Star is a balance card. That balance, we're really still going to feel that ungroundedness that we felt in the middle of the month. And it's going to kind of intensify as we go throughout the month. She's a very stable card, 1 foot in the land, 1 foot in the water, so the physical and the emotional, spiritual. She's also flowing her energies. And our chakras are really going to be taking a little bit of a beating as the dragon comes in and clears things out. That healing is going to be very important, and that time for self and really rejuvenating self is going to be very important. All right, let's go into some blessings. These will help really overcome some of these challenges as well. What blessing can my Gemini friends embrace at the beginning of January? Oh, he's beautiful. The green gold dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual path. He's really going to help blast through and clear out some of this confusion and uncertainty. Helping clear a path so that not only are you going to be able to have more clarity for the 7, but it's going to help clear out some of this, I guess, your deck, if you will. Those structures. It helps to really connect in to see where your path is and what that universal master plan has in store for you. So your, if you will, your deck or your path is very clear. You have a very clear direction. This is the dragon that's going to help you really fill this space and void, this holy grail that the lilac fire dragon helps provide you. Like I said, the Star is only part of it. Your hopes and dreams, we have a very limited view of what the universe has in store for us. That green gold dragon has a better idea and will help clear it out and help guide you to where it is you need to go. I should mention, the dragons, there isn't just one of them. So it's not like you're going to have to stand in line or take a ticket to say how long it's going to be until you can receive support from these dragons. Similar to other species, there's more than one. And they hate it when I give the analogy of the animals because they're a high vibrational being. They're not an animal. We have more than one horse. We have more than one Labrador. Like I said, these are high vibrational beings. However, our knowledge on them is just starting to be reconnected. The dragons are helping us remember all the work we used to do with them. They took a hiatus from us. There was a lot of things that had happened, and now they're looking at returning, and they've started to really come back, and we're really seeing a lot more. So More than one person can call on the green gold dragon. They're all from Sirius. It's just like another species from a specific area. You have the ability to call on them and they will come to you. Many of them are just waiting, similar to other high vibrational beings. You have to request their support and ask them, because we have that universal law of free will. Also, like I said, they're not animals, so if you have the unicorn or the dragon on your totem, many people really enjoy and embrace their spirit animal or totem animal. You should be removing them from them, because they're high vibrational beings, not animals. They're in the form of what we quote unquote call an animal. However, it can be disrespectful to them by classifying them as your spirit animal or your totem animal. You can truly embrace their energies, but similar to the fact of embracing, say, Archangel Michael's strength, you're not going to put him on your totems, your animal totem. He's a high vibrational being. The fact that his form for us is in kind of a humanoid form doesn't reduce his abilities or his powers, nor does it reduce the dragons. Okay, let's go into the middle month. What blessing can my Gemini friends embrace in the middle of January? That gold is going to be important. The golden Christ dragon brings you the high love that embodies the Christ light. Now, whether or not you believe in the Christ light, this is that universal energy. Anytime someone said Christed or Christ or God, they mean that universal energy. So it's that golden universal dragon. They're a beautiful gold. Whether or not you have Christed in there or universal energy, they will come to both of them. Because when you set that intention and you request that support, they will come in. The most important piece is that universal light, that unconditional loving energy will help. It will help with this confusion, and it will help give guidance through that uncertainty. It gives you that stability that you need. Gold is the color of God, the God color. The goddess color is silver. So when we're looking at this gold, it helps to give that stability that we're looking for. It goes back to that healing as well, because we've got that Christed or universal energy that the dragon is helping us with. And yes, you can request support from all of them. And yes, they work in teams, and yes, they will work with the unicorns. And actually, they like to work with the unicorns, because what will happen is they'll go through, clear stuff out, and have the unicorn right with them to help with the healing, because unicorns are amazing at the healing aspect. Okay, on to the end of the month. Doing a lot of teaching, and I think this may be something I'm going to have to work on, is maybe bringing out some videos talking about the dragons, talking about the unicorns. And I think we're going to have to do some more teaching on the archangels as well. Okay, the end of the month. What blessing can my Gemini friends embrace for the end of January? Ooh, he's beautiful. The dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to that voice of the universe. It's fantastic. And it's really connected in to that cup and filling your cup, giving you more direction and really overriding that star energy, giving you more stability and helping with that green gold dragon to help you really see that bigger picture, see that path for what it truly is. When we set our goals, our hopes, and our dreams, we're looking at a very micro view. These guys have that macro view. Embracing their knowledge and their energy and guidance will help you really gain clear seeing into where you need to go and what's really important for you. Let's look at some guidance. What guidance and support can we offer my Gemini friends for January to embrace the energies and really get some work done that they want to get done? All right, not sure if you heard the thunk, but we have a packet of cards that hit the table. The first one, Seven of Wands. Sevens are a conflictuary number. They have a bit of conflict. They're struggle card. However, they're victorious. The Seven of Wands really connects in to that solar plexus and that courage and determination to overcome those challenges. That confusion and uncertainty gives you that strength and courage to really overcome that the scariness of the moon. Now we do have double sevens. We have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups. In angel messages, now sevens are a spirit number. The angels are telling you, you're on the right track. Keep going. Don't give up. A really important message, especially as we hit the middle of January. The Hanged Man. The 12th card in the Major Arcana, and he's the Let It Go card. And interestingly enough, I watched Frozen 2 with my kids earlier in December, and I still have, even though it wasn't the song, the Let It Go. Every time that card comes up. And it really is letting go of those preconceived notions and embracing that universal message so we have a better and clearer idea of where it is we need to go, and in some cases, how we need to get there. The Six of Swords. Sixes are about balance and harmony. The Swords about truth and knowledge. The Six of Swords really talks about that importance of balance in creating that harmony even though we're feeling confused and uncertain. The Six of Swords says when we are feeling that kind of confusion, to bring in that balance piece, go from your head, not your heart. Use the sword rather than the cup. And the final card that jumped out, the Page. The Page of Wands. Pages are the childlike, innocent energy that really encourages us to look at our world and our situation through new eyes, through that playful, inquisitive mind. And that's what we really need to do. Again, we've got another wand connecting us into that courage and determination, and literally embracing our personal dragon, which we all have one. They claimed us at birth, and engaging in this process, getting things going. Now, before I said we had 7, 8, 9. We now have, well, we've got double sevens. We've got the 8, which is right here. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where we put them all. 8. We've got 9. We've got 10, and we have 11. That counting up really talks about that movement space. We have great ability, my Gemini friends, to make some fantastic changes and transformations in the month of January. All right, let's look at a blessing for the month. What blessing can my Gemini friends embrace for the month of January? Oh, she's beautiful. The pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. The amount of knowledge that you're going to gain through this process is going to be astronomical. The more energy we put in, the more we're going to get out of it. We have some amazing guides and supports to connect into for this month. However, when we start to look at the knowledge, what's going to happen is that it's going to unlock more doors, giving you the ability to start to tap into and use wisdom and knowledge, not only from the universal collective consciousness, but from past life experiences, that first-hand knowledge. I want to thank you so much for spending the time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed and had some fun with this video, and that you're able to gain guidance and insight into what January holds for you and what you can truly embrace throughout the month. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. If you've seen my past videos, you know I'm not just a standard tarot reader. I'm bringing in a lot of different healing modalities, and as I'm doing these videos, I'm really coming to the conclusion that I'm going to need to share some of this knowledge around the different high vibrational beings. So that's something that I'm going to have to dive into in 2020. So really, you never know where these videos are going to take me. Also, I'm a fluid poster, which means I don't have a day or time that I post videos. To stay connected into all that's going to be happening and all this amazing wisdom and guidance and healing, that's a big piece, is our healing aspect. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell and hit that little red bell so that you are connected in and you don't miss anything. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of my tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Gemini friends,